Hello everyone, my name is Jason, or you could call me Sparity as my YouTube channel says. And this week guys, I know it's been a while guys, coming out forward to this, and it's only been weeks during the coronavirus and such, that I would have to talk about tips and help to stop this coronavirus. Now, I like to let you people know, even though I did saw Markiplier's video of his 7-minute video talking about this, I don't want to make this long and boring for you guys, so I'm just going to go out and say as quickly as I can that even though, just remember, the one advice I would have to give to you guys is this: don't panic. Pretty much, there's a lot of people out there that really panic over these things. And I think the worse it gets, it's going to get worse as it will. And I would advise not doing it. And even though during the past some weeks, even though I have been doing my stuff, I've been uploading 2 videos a week right now, I'm going to think about uploading 1 video this week, only including this video, which means a reaction video. So it's going to be 2 videos including this one, or 3. But my point is, guys, the coronavirus really gives a lot of stuff that we have to learn about. Because there's a lot of people suffering in this world today that people have to understand that one person is going to get it. And when it happens, it's going to happen again. So I would advise trying to be precautious and learn from these tips, as I'm going to tell you guys that it's not going to be helpful to panic over these things. I know it's really suffering. And people would think that several years ago, or back in 2014 when the Ebola came along, people thought Ebola was going to stay forever. But when it disappeared for good. And people would actually think that it's going to disappear and there's going to be no other viruses out there. You viewers have to understand, until this coronavirus is going to be gone, we might have to wait another 5 years until something bad happens again. There is no peace in this world if you people think there's going to be peace in it. You might think you'll have a couple days of having a good life and nothing happening in the world, which it will any time now, and it did. But if you guys want some advice right now, here's my tips for all of it that might help you. Here's some tips that will help the coronavirus and yourself. For all of it that has to be, it's going to help you get through it. And let me tell you guys by step. Number 1, wash your hands. Washing your hands is one of the biggest things you have to understand. And even though I always go to a restaurant and I see a person taking a tinkle winkle ding-a-ling in the urinal, he unzips his pants, pees in it, flushes it, unzips it, and walks out without washing their hands. I would advise washing your hands out of any concernment, because it's going to be worth it. And people have to understand that. And that's something you have to know personally. And it's going to be worth it. Number 2, and it's going to be obvious, but don't touch your face. Touching your face is going to be really important. And I know I have bad acne right here, and a little bit of facial stuff, and I always pick at it a lot. I have to stop it. I would advise stop eating chocolate, drinking soda. Don't talk to the doctor to give you bad medication that's not going to help you do nothing to get rid of it. I would advise stop drinking soda or chocolate. Even with no acne or nothing, I would advise not touching your face. Not one bit. Don't touch your face. I'm just saying. And I hope you understand. Number 3, if you're sick, stay home. Stay home at any needs necessary. Even though Markiplier once talked about he stays home a lot, and he has stuff to live over in his house, has food and enough to survive, to not go out to the real world, as getting affected by this. I'm not affected by it. I don't know if I am, but I would advise. Even if it's Sunday and you have to go to church, go for it. I know NBA and the NCAA and baseball are all postponed and such, and we sure hope the Olympic Games will happen sooner, not this year. It's going to be interesting, but if you're sick, stay home. If not, don't spread the disease as it is. Number 4, cough in your elbow. Even if you think it's bad, coughing out is really worse. Coughing on your elbow is better than coughing out to the public or at someone else. Even if it's a person, even if it's an animal, cough right here. And finally, number 5. And I think this is stupid. And I once had something here got suggested called stay more than 3 feet apart. Make sure your feet are spread 3 feet apart. I think that's a BS thing right now. It's BS. I don't know why. But at the same time, I'm just putting it out just for the heck of it. So those are the 5 tips to help coronavirus and yourself, or stopping it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope the advice helped you. And with that being said, see you guys in the next video.